Welcome to Premier RV Center and a first look at a brand new 2024 Coachman Freedom Express 246 RKS. This is consistently a most popular seller, a mid-size coach, very popular for our customers to both upsize to as well as downsize if they found that little bit bigger coach maybe isn't fitting on some of the favorite sites of the past and they want something a little bit smaller. This unit typically really fits the bill for a lot of couples, and it does give you some additional sleeping space. We're going to start up front here outside, and we've got our standard power jack here up front. Behind that, we've got two 20-pound tanks that'll be full here. We do provide a battery here at Premier RV Center. We will have room for up to 3. We do have our spare tire centrally located at the front. You'll see the red toggle switch just to my right here. That is our battery disconnect switch, so you can kill all power to everything inside the coach and storage. And then the little yellow transceiver next to that is going to be for your tire pressure monitor system. So inside one of the cupboards in the coach, we are going to have a little screen that you can plug into your vehicle and then keep an eye on that tire pressure as you travel. So if you do see a pressure drop, then you know it's time to certainly pull over, check on those tires. Up front, we have a redesigned front cap here. So we have the same 3/4 length cap with the same very large front windshield, bringing just a ton of light in the front, but they've centrally focused the LED lights here in the bottom towards the area here naturally where you're going to want to have it for hooking up and unhooking up. So a great light there. We've got a great stone guard here that comes up a couple of feet, and then we're going to have large manual jacks all the way around the coach. Wonderful pass-through storage, so huge storage here. It is fully lit by a rope light one end to the other. You'll notice our outdoor table, which has a little bit a slot there. We do also have a suburban griddle, which I've located just on the side here. Easy access to both sides from the storage. Our awning will start pretty much from that front compartment and run past the door. So it's going to give you a good 16 feet here to work with. That'll come at a full 8 feet. So that is really where you're going to end up living. And now we do have a standard LPG gas hookup just underneath the coach, which you can then hook up your standard suburban griddle to. Great little grease trap, so if you enjoy making bacon for breakfast or lunch, you'll certainly enjoy that. You can also get barbecues that'll integrate into the same rail, should you wish. And then we've got a great little shelf that comes with the coach as well, and that way you can, again, keep the eggs, bacon, everything right next to you as you're preparing your breakfast here, and being able to do it outside is just wonderful, and all that is now standard equipment. We've got a great LED rope light running the length of the awning, so all the lighting that you need is already here. We're going to have 2 outside speakers for great outside entertainment. You can stream to the Bluetooth Jensen stereo inside. We've got some redesigned alloy wheels here, so it cuts down on the cleaning. We do have a spread axle design, so you'll notice there's kind of an oversized gap between the tires there, and that really is to help with the stability on the road. Nice thing with this coach is it is only 2 steps in, so that is going to sit a little bit lower than a lot of the coaches on the market of its size. That is also going to help with the wind to, again, help with some of that sway. They do also widen that axle stance in terms of width as well, so it's a little bit wider than the average, and that is also going to help, again, with that stability. You'll notice this year the 60 years in business. So Coachman is now in its 60th year of travel trailer production, and I can say certainly the products they're producing now in terms of the standard features and conveniences they come with, but also the build quality is really second to none. They do a wonderful job. You have dual Asdel, so Asdel is the backer that they use on the fiberglass. It is not something that it can absorb water. It's a man-made product. It is also a better insulator, and it's also going to sound deaden, so you're not going to hear as many of the campers outside when you're inside and want that quiet. That is also lining the interior wall, so you have no wood products from the inside wall right through to the outside of the fiberglass. So there really is nothing there to absorb water. It is going to help certainly make this coach look the same 5 years from now. Something we love here on the Lippert frame, they are now including brackets that allow you to quickly add a hitch at some point. We are going to stock that for the upcoming season. So should you want to add a slide-in rack for storage on the back, a bike rack that you can slide in the back, it is ready to basically bolt on that hitch, which is a great little feature. So it just gives you easy upgradability in the future. We are preset for a backup camera here. We bring in the optional ladder on the back, so you always have roof access. So if you want to just be able to sweep off your slide or check on it, or again, this time of year as we get into the fall, do those preventative maintenance things that we coach you on in our 2-hour orientation, making sure that you understand how to protect the exterior of the coach, which to me, along with winterization, is at this time of the year is the most important things. Most things are not going to come up for service, but it's really important that you protect that structure. Back here we do have our central water fill, so as we come into a provincial or state park, if you don't have water on site, you can quickly fill up there. We're going to have our 30 amp service here. That's going to allow us to use our air conditioning. We've got our cable and satellite prep, and then we have our water connection should we be lucky enough to have water on site. We've got our slide out here. This one's going to be a narrower slide. It's going to come out about 2 feet, but it does open up the middle and still gives you some access on the road as well. We do have a great little feature for maintenance. We have our black tank flush here, so when you do hit the dump station, it's nice to be able to, if they have fresh water there, be able to rinse out those tanks, rinse out the sensors so they're operating as they should, and they're reading properly so you know how full those tanks actually are. We've got a great outside shower here, very handy if you've got kids with you, grandkids visiting, even pets, just even yourselves when you come back from the beach, being able to rinse off, get the sand off, keep the dirt outside where you want to have it, certainly most of the time. You've got lots of roof space up there. The nice thing with the 200-watt solar package that they have on board is the charge controller is sized enough that if you are getting into much more of that off-grid lifestyle, you could add another 200-watt panel, and the charge controller that is on board is going to be able to handle that additional 200-watt panel. So it's certainly upgradable for the future. The unit is also ready for lithium batteries, so either initially or in the future. Again, if you see yourself doing a lot of off-grid camping, this unit with its charge controller is all lithium ready. We welcome you down to Premier RV Center to come have a closer look at both the inside and the outside of this absolutely stunning 2024 246 RKS and Coachman's Freedom Express series.